Good evening and welcome back. I'm Ursa Ryan and I have come back into this game with a few days sort of rest between recording sessions and a new sense of, I wouldn't say in focus or like panic. I'm not entirely sure, but the more I think about this game, and that we're on a turn 105 by now, and that our culture is almost 5 times as much as our science, is a little bit worrying, really. I do think, whilst we're not going for a scientific playthrough, having that little science is a problem, and it may be an increasing problem as we get later into the game. You can see we are actually 4th in score, and I don't know, I feel like our tourism is not doing very well. We've only got 24 tourism, which is pretty damn bad. So I think we're going to have to sort of have a second plan. We're not going to win a science victory. I'm pretty sure we're not going to win a science victory because we're nowhere near. We are also not going to win a religion victory or a domination victory because I said we're not going to go to war this game. That's the sort of mini challenge this game, is to not go to war where possible. So it's either culture or score. Now, score will be interesting because it'll sort of be like, can we stop other people from winning long enough to win a score victory? And I've also got to get my score up a little bit further, and with that will come population, great works of art, but also techs. So we do need to increase the science of our nation pretty considerably, and that I think is going to be a priority. I don't know why I was building the Bolshoi Theatre. It's been a complete waste, and I must have chucked a few forests into it by now, but it's just not... It's not going to do me much good at all, and I don't know why I was doing it, and I need basically science buildings. Anything like universities, I mean, that's going to give me extra housing as well, science points, scientists generally, all that sort of thing is really, really good. Yeah, population. Population is key. Great works of art are key, and with that will come theatre squares. Archaeologists as well. They cost a lot of production, 12 production. So really, it's basically science production, a bit of everything really is what we need. And we need to just sort of generally knuckle down and get focused. I am going to build a university here. And this builder from memory was going to chop down this wood, because it's sort of near loads of farms that I want to put down. So let's just quickly do that. Boost the university pretty impressively. And we can get cracking now. So I think also this stone was going to go because we're going to basically... Well, I say basically, we're going to put loads of farms down everywhere just to improve our population of our cities. And then we'll quickly... Can we remove the stone? Yeah, harvest resource, ATT production. Go on, there you go. Look, builder's done already. I'm not entirely sure if that's a good thing, using one builder to make another, but never mind, it's exactly what we did. We can also actually start to put down a campus. Let's do that next turn. Let's get the art museum finished quickly. Otherwise, there's nothing much to do. Yeah, what else are we building? We're building a neighbourhood in Athens. We do need to do that pretty quickly because our housing capacity is rubbish in Athens. Building another builder here. Corinth needs a lot of stuff as well. Once we've got a harbour going, we can look to get a lighthouse, and that'll improve us massively. Let's get those fishing boats down. Just give Corinth something decent to work, because my god, that place is rubbish. We knew it was going to be a little bit rubbish, but I kind of wanted to test out and see how good these harbour tiles were, and I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced, let's put it that way. How are you guys? Everyone good? Enjoying this game as much as my sort of lack of science is panicking me greatly. I am enjoying it. Oh, for God's sake. Who's taken flipping Kamasi? Bet it's bloody Kamasi. Come on. Who's going to own up? Don't know who it is. But it's so annoying. Like, Kamasi, that's getting me so much culture, Kamasi, and its trade routes to city-states and all that sort of thing. So I'm going to have to win that one back. We've got a few envoys coming soon. Gunpowder coming. Good. Right. Actually, conservation is coming next term. We're building up some money. There's a lot of sort of options we've got available to us soon. Broadway has been working. You see, all of these wonders we haven't won. We might have to see if we can grind out for a score victory here. I'm not entirely sure. Score victories are tough though, like you have to stop nobody else from being able to effectively win the game before that point. That's tough. That's really, really tough. But Dowa Palace is a rubbish upgrade. Scientific theory, I think, is that going to be the one? Oxford University, research agreements. +1 food from plantations. Actually, that's not a bad one. Get extra food from plantations. Here we go. Right. Kamasi, you are going to be mine if it's the last thing I do. There you go. I'm going to win that goddamn place. Workshops are going to be important later on in the game, especially because our production is just terrible generally. So let's get a workshop going. This builder, five uses on him. Niter into the Empire as well. There we go. See, look, we're getting some good tiles now. We are getting some good tiles. Let's build another campus. I really don't want to waste that much production, but I do need a campus, otherwise we're really going to be struggling later. Fine. It's going to have to. It's going to have to, isn't it? Let's put it on the rainforest. I don't think there's anywhere that's going to get us any bonus, so that'll have to do for now. And then we will chop down the woods again. We're just sort of using this to rush through everything that we can, really. Good. This guy's built a builder as well. Campus. We're going to have to. I'm going to have to just sort of take the bullet now. Otherwise, we're going to suffer later on. Just build a campus. Do it. Doesn't matter if it's a really terrible slot. Here we go, extra farms everywhere. These will get better quickly. Now, Athens has got some good old routes to city-states from memory. Yeah, look at this. Saul, 8 culture, 2 science. I tell you what, the science routes are the ones we want to go for here. Let's do it. It's a good old route, that. Builder as well. What am I going to do with you? Is, again, I'm going to take down that stone because I want to get all the farms going. I could remove the crabs for extra gold, but I feel like that would be extremely short term. The amount of gold they give me per turn, those little crabs. Galley. Actually, you know what? Just stay there for a sec. I'm going to look at my policy slots in between the episodes next time, the government slots. Let's have a quick look. What we got going at the moment. Unit maintenance reduced, theatre square adjacency. I could probably get rid of that one actually now. Builders is highly useful. Culture yield, I can kind of get rid of that. It's points I'm after, not culture at this precise moment. Triangular trade, meritocracy. Okay, we can have a real shuffle round on our policies next go, because we really need to focus on getting some science, and we need to focus on catching back up in score to everyone else, because otherwise we are going to... I'm worried that we're going to get taken over by another nation. That's my real worry. But we shall see. We shall see. Now, going to war, we kind of want to avoid doing that, but can we do tactical nuclear strikes on people that we think are going to win the game? Is that allowed? What do you reckon, guys? Leave me a comment. If I promise not to go to war in this game, can I tactically nuclear strike people later in the game? Or does that not count? I get the impression that it's not going to count, but, you know, it's worth asking the question. The other thing I was thinking about as well was spies. If we can get some spies, we can start stealing great works of art from people, and that would be really handy. So let's just get rid of the Theatre Square one. Grand Opera, Meritocracy is a really good one. I appreciate all of these are very good slots, but I'm just going to have to get rid of them for now, because we really need to sort of prioritize certain things. Like getting all the points. Points are the most important thing that we're going to get. So let's just put the artists, and then the right. I mean, the problem is that, like, hang on, how many points per turn are we getting? Oh, we're winning too. 13 points per turn, 7 points per turn. Musician actually would benefit from me putting a person in that one. Greece, 21 points per turn. So really, for writers and artists, adding 2 to that isn't going to do me too much. But then, will it? Because all I need to do is keep ahead of everyone else. Oh, choices. This is tricky, isn't it? Really tricky. Right, let's just rearrange quickly. Let's get plus 100% science from campus. That is definitely an important one that we need to do. Next, let's have a quick look at this. Theatre Square District. We got rid of that one just recently. Trade Confederation, extra science from international routes. That'll stack up nicely with what we've got. And then I think, actually, military academies and seaports generate science. That's not that useful. It's almost useful, but it's not quite. Machiavellism to get extra spies. I think we're going to have to just do a bit of a shuffle. See if this works out for us. We'll get the extra science from trade routes, so we go back up to 60 now. That's good. That is good. And what we're going to do is envoys. We're still suzerain just for now. So what we'll do is we'll go to certain Saul just to get 3 and 3 there. Hopefully that'll take us from 63 just a little bit higher, because then all our campuses will give us 2 extra science. Just keep an eye on that. 63 will go up in a second. Oh, did I really not get this truffle sauce? I didn't, did I? God, that's awful. God, you guys must have been screaming that one. That's awful. Ah, there we go. 70. There we go. Look, we've improved it by 40% in the last few turns. This is good. Right. We're rushing these science districts, these campuses, because we need them desperately. Let's get extra farms down as well. If you remember, I think, I meant to put food focus in all of my cities, but I just realised I haven't. So let's just quickly have a look at this. We go food focus, and then I'm going to force in. There we go. Force in 2 specialists in my culture buildings. And then, hopefully, we can get more great artist points. I think that's how it works. Let me know if it's not, but I'm pretty sure if you stick specialists in the theatre squares or the acropolises, we'll boost our great person generation, and it will be much, much better. As I say, we need the food growth purely because it will make a big difference to the population growth, and the more population we've got, the less we've got to worry about low production, that sort of thing, because we're just going to have 20 citizens in each place. Let's get this farm. Oh, stopped. Oh, for God's sake, America, get your bloody missionary out of the way. There we go. Desperately annoying, that. Oh. No, America, go away. I'm not giving you stuff. Teddy, get your big stick and whip it out from my face, you dirty man. What are you doing? I'm not going to just give you my truffles. They're my new truffle. And one gold botanic, you as well. I'm not giving it to anyone who's got that big a gem on their necklace. What do you... No, you don't need anything. Sell that, and you could probably buy an entire city. Greedy man. Right, who's next? Who's next? Oh, I thought you were demanding something. But you're not. You want to trade. Open borders. It's not a bad deal. But I kind of need amenities. So I'm sorry. I'm going to have to wait until someone's got amenities to trade with me. I'm very sorry. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Probably hates me. Never mind. Yeah, amenities. Amenities are needed everywhere. Once we get these 2 campuses going, though, I'm hopeful we can start building quicker, and we can just sort of tech up a little bit. What's that? Oh no, Saviour, go away. I don't care if you have to resort to other. Just stop it. Science. Let's have a look and see. Oh no, it's overall, isn't it? So I've got 70 science per turn. The leader has 124. Actually, 137. Okay, so if we go north of the 100, if we can get that high, we'll be doing all right, actually. Cool. We can do that. We can give that a go. Right, this farm is going to improve all of these round it. Boof. Just a 5 food tile, just off the cusp there. That's good. Actually, I'm just going to make sure that my decent production tiles are being worked as well, because I've put myself on food focus. And I've just realised that every single one of my farms is being locked, because I was doing this a silly way earlier. Let's get rid of that one quickly, because that's only a 4 food tile. Only a 4 food tile. Terrible tile. And this one as well. We're going to work that production tile, and we're going to force... Yeah, you know what? That production is probably good as well. There we go. Right, at least the 2 production tiles that we've got are being forced. Yeah, let's just lock that one in as well. And this one. Okay, good. Because I don't mind going food focus. I think that'll help. Look at these. 1, 2. Eritrea can grow quickly if it's got enough tiles, but if you come off that one, there are better tiles to work than that. It just needs more housing. It's got housing. Don't know why it's just not working there. Let's build another farm. Again, it's a one production tile, so it's a good tile. And you, again, come that way. Good. Farm here, improve all these ones. Oh, well, not quite improve all those ones, but still. Now, the benefit of getting our tech up is that eventually we can go down the tech tree to... Where is it? There's one. Is it sanitation that gives me extra food? No. Stepwell. No, that's not going to do that. Replaceable parts? Here we go. Mechanized agriculture. That's what we want eventually. So should we beeline to this? Replaceable parts. Remember that, people. Replaceable parts. Oh, shush. I don't care if you want to explore everything Germany. It's 1520. If you haven't explored everything now, what are you doing? Oh, hello. A spy from a Japanese empire was... Oh, hello. Yes, of course you can have an embassy, Congo. I'm surprised you don't already have a... never mind.